Hello, Seint IIID here to show you how to apply your Seint IIID Foundation using only the blend brush. This is the palette that I'll be working with today. You may have more or fewer items in your compact, and that's totally fine. This is what I'll be working with. You can work with what you have and ask me any questions if you come up with any. So let's begin with contour, and I'm going to use the larger end of the brush for this. So with this brush, it's really light and fluffy. You're going to want to go into these colors lightly so that they blend nicely. So I'm just gonna kind of pat maybe a little swipe there with my contour, and we're gonna put this on really lightly. This is a light coverage brush, so hopefully light coverage is what you want if you are applying your whole face with this brush, but it's really nice, leaves you with a really natural finish, and I think you're gonna love it. So with the contour placement, do not be super concerned with like exactly where it is, how like nice it looks at first. It's all gonna blend out so nicely, so just don't even worry. Even with forehead contour, you are just going to experiment and find what you like best for your face. Maybe you like a little more up here, maybe a little more on the sides. I kind of like an even-ish stripe all over, so we're just going to blend that into our hairline a little bit. Don't mind what you can't see under my hair there. And then we're gonna blend more in a moment. Now let's move on to the lighter of your two highlight colors. You most likely have two in your compact. This lighter one we're gonna call your brightening highlight. I'm gonna flip to the smaller end of my brush, and this is gonna go in the center of your face, pretty much where you want to brighten. So I'm gonna put that under my eyes a little bit, and on my nose, in the middle of my forehead, like between my eyebrows, middle of my chin, just where I'm gonna want some lighter color. This is gonna help leave a really natural finish. It's beautiful, wonderful, you're gonna love it. One final thing I like to do with my brightening highlight is actually put a little bit on this lowest part of my jawline. Sometimes my face color foundation can look darker than my neck because it sees the sun a lot more than my neck does. So I like to put that lighter color right there just to give me a more seamless blend. Okay, now let's go into our darker highlight color. This is the color that most closely matches your skin tone. I'm gonna use the smaller brush for this. I might flip to the larger one just to see. There are no rules with makeup. You can do whatever you want. Use whatever side of the brush you want. I am just kind of plopping this where I don't have my brightening highlight or my contour color. So let's just get that on nice and sloppy. What's left on my brush of contour, it looks like much more in the video than it is in real life, so just trust me on this. I am going to just swipe under my jaw for a really not fancy jaw contour. You can get fancy with that, but we're gonna keep it simple. And then I'm gonna take that fluffy brush and start blending with small, well, kind of large circles, lots of circles. I'm gonna start with the lighter colors and then blend into my contour so that my contour stays where I want it, but these other two colors are a little more fluid, a little more forgiving. So just those small circles, some small circles, some large circles on those highlight colors. See how they are just blending so nicely. They melt into your skin. This brush is made to do this. It's called the blend brush, and I hope you are loving it. Okay, now that my highlight is mostly blended, I think I can't see super well, so forgive me if it's not. Now let's go into our contour. So the rule with contour, cheekbone contour, is you blend it up. You're gonna wanna blend the bottom a little bit, so you don't have a harsh line, but don't drag this down, blend it up so that it gives you a little face lift. It doesn't sink, make you look sunken. That's the word I'm looking for. And then for our forehead, we wanna make sure it's nice into our hairline. You don't have like a chunk of light skin just peeking out. We want that nice and blended. And we're gonna blend the cheekbone contour a little bit more in a minute. Let's move on to blush. This is Frenchie that I have in my compact. Again, with the light swipes into your compact with your brush. And especially with blush, a little goes such a long way. You can always add more if you didn't get enough. So this Frenchie blush I am putting on just right above my contour. It's like a little stack beautiful stack, a beautiful natural makeup stack. Okay, now let's blend that with my contour a little bit more. Again, you may find that another technique works best for you, but this is something to start with. If you completely just have no idea where to begin with your foundation, this is where you can start. Okay, next up, let's add to our stack illuminator. This is Honey Illuminator. Honey is the color. Honey Cream Illuminator. Adding that to the stack right there. And I might take this brush and just pat it in a little bit so it doesn't look too harsh and crazy. Okay, before I forget, let's add Frenchie to our lips. Your blush color also doubles as a lip color, so don't miss out on that. And there we go. Okay, I'm just seeing spots that need more blending. Let's take a look at Bella bronzer. If you've got Bella cream bronzer in your compact, awesome, you're gonna love her. If you have the blush and bronzer brush, use that brush for this color. Or if you have another fluffy brush that you love to use in your collection, then use that. If you don't, that's fine. You can use the blend brush. The rule with Bella bronzer is a little goes a long way. Same for blush, same for all these colors really. A little goes a long way. You do not need very much, especially with bronzer. So we're just gonna take this brush, do a little tap. See, I've got some, that's leftover contour, but see right there, I've got some. And I'm just gonna kind of tap this where I'm gonna want my bronzer to go, and it's gonna go on dark and scary, like it's looking harsh. I just grabbed a little bit more, probably didn't need to, but I want you to see how it looks like dark and scary. But don't worry, this blend brush is gonna do its magic, blend it out, give you that bronze finish that you're going for, bronze tan, summer goddess, any time of the year. There we go. Now again, hopefully I blended okay. I can't see super well, but there you have it, your 3D foundation using only the blend brush. If you have any questions, please let me know, and thank you so much for watching.